Hey, it's Mindy Hordigan. I was part of the PiYo test group. Hopefully you've watched my series of videos of getting started with PiYo so that this doesn't, just get lost in the mix. But in some of the videos I talked about the importance of really taking time to come up with a plan, read the material over before just jumping in and getting started. I talked about how Shakeology and your nutrition are very monumental to getting the results that you want, the maximum results, and getting results like I had, where I lost 5% of my body fat, 13 pounds, 7 inches off my weight, 22 inches total. I also talked about the importance of tracking your progress through pictures and measurements, not just with the scale, and that, I really want you to finish this. I'd love for you to become a Beachbody Challenge winner. You have great odds. So anyways, this video right now I'm going to talk about accountability groups. In the first video, I talked about how I was part of the PiYo test group. We were not allowed to share any information about what we were doing. We could, but it was vague. I'm not going to get into that, but we really couldn't share any outside information. So I, as a coach, I share my whole life with you. You know everything about me. You know that I've been married 3 times. You know that I grew up in an abusive childhood. I'm estranged from my family. My husband is a redneck, and that we love each other, and we're crazy, and we cuss a lot, and we like beer. You know everything about me. So to be part of the PiYo test group, which was like the ultimate, like, I don't know, it was like one of the best things that ever happened to me, finding out that I was picked randomly to be part of the PiYo test group because of my loyalty and dedication and devotion to Beachbody. So this was huge, and to not be able to share it was like, oh my God, it was like pure torture. So I had to jump in and share with the group because we all started on the same day, and we were all doing the same workout on the same day. So it was easy. It was great. And what was great for me, like I said, was some of these people were like, I loved working out, which, like, to me was like nuts. Who likes to work out? I do it because it's necessary, and because I like to feel like a fitness badass, and I like to have abs, and I like to have nice legs, and I like to have muscles. And but anyway, so I learned a lot from them. And it was just interesting to hear that some things in the workouts were very easy for me and difficult for other people, and vice versa. And so this is where the group played in. Nobody was judging each other. Nobody was competing against one another. And you may say, well, that's easy to say because you're a coach. No, we're normal people. We just have the coach title, and we try to help people because we share our struggles. Like if you're following me on Facebook, or if you come across me on YouTube and begin to follow me on Facebook, you will know that I am a normal person. Like my husband and I just started a 3-day refresh after 6 days in Vegas. And then we came home Monday night and started on Tuesday. We ate every piece of crap in the house to get out of here. We drank every beer to get out of here. So like you're thinking, like, why would you do that? You just beat your body up for 6 days. Why would you do that? It's mental. We're no different. Just because I'm an elite coach, just because I've been doing this for 28 plus months, doesn't mean that I don't struggle with the same thing. And that's the thing that is what got me to be a coach and got me to finish P90X. Had I been doing it all on my own, had I not been reaching out to my coach, had I not been sharing with the public what I was doing on Facebook, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I probably wouldn't finish P90X. I'd be one of those people who probably didn't make it past week 1 or week 2. I wouldn't have this amazing bond, an amazing friendship and relationship with my amazing coach, Becky, who lives in Miami. And I wouldn't be friends with thousands of these amazing coaches who are just like me. Some have the same story, some don't. You wouldn't be sitting here watching this video. I wouldn't even made this video because I hated myself, my face, my voice. This changed my whole life. So I can't tell you how much getting involved in these accountability groups will save your life. It will make your life better. Because I'm going to tell you, when you start this journey and you are excited, oh, I got PiYo, I got Shakeology, I can't wait to do this, and you're already seeing yourself, in that bikini, on Labor Day, and you just can't wait to rock it, and then some negative person who means a lot in your life is going to say, oh, you got that. I heard somebody who tried Shakeology because they heard it from somebody else and they didn't like it, and it's just a waste of money, and then that's Beachbody. There's a pyramid scheme, and oh, Mindy Horde. I mean, that's what's going to happen. And then your whole gusto's all like, and then you think, oh, maybe I can't do it. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Or maybe it's like you're on, just starting month 2 of PiYo, and you're like, ooh, look at my guns. I feel great. My metabolism's through the roof. I feel like I could take on the freaking world. And then there's your best friend, somebody that you talk to every day, or maybe it's your sister or your brother, and they never say a word. It's obvious to everybody out there that you've dropped 2 pant size, that you're a happier person, and they don't say a word. And you're like, what? So I'm going to remind you too that, number one, you started this for you. Who freaking cares what they say? Do this for you. What are you going to do? Stop to make them happy? I'm going to tell you, all those people who ditch you along your journey, all those people who say negative, nasty things, all the people who ignore your great results, your great changes, it has nothing to do with you. It is pure jealousy. It is jealousy fueled by the fact that they failed and they refuse to start over. They refuse to ask for help because their ego and their pride get in the way, and they are jealous of you. And they are nasty people who cannot bring it, they just can't find it among themselves to be happy for you. Doesn't mean they have to join you. Doesn't mean they have to go get their PiYo on like you, but it's their loss. If you get involved in this community, when you finish it, when you've made friends along the way in the group, you're not going to give a shit about what they say. I can tell you that. You're going to make great friends. I've had tons of friends that in 2012, and back, I hung out with all the time. I talked to. We went to the bar together. I was invited to all of their functions. They don't talk to me anymore. They never mention anything about my success, health, fitness, or as a coach-wise. I don't care. Because I have thousands of friends who love me and know me and are there for the good and the bad and to see me succeed. And they want me to succeed. They don't want me to fail, regardless of how many times they may have failed personally. So you're going to miss out if you let these people who are negative, just bitter people take you and sidetrack you and get you off course. You're missing out. They win. They win. You want this transformation. So I encourage you to get in these groups. I'm going to post things in there daily. This isn't just for me. I don't want to talk to myself. That's one thing that annoys me is when I have a challenge group and I'm the only one talking to myself. I want you to work together. I have one of my friends, Angie, who we grew up together. We had children at the same time. She's in the group. She's always posting motivational things. She's asking what people are doing. She friends the people in the group. She keeps them alive. And she has struggles. She will name herself as the queen of excuses. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody has judged her. I've been running these groups, and I have this group called Beachbody Boys and Girls that I started the day I became a coach. It has like 600 people in there. Nobody's been ugly to one another. Nobody's ridiculed each other. Nobody's shared information that was not, they didn't give permission to share. There's nothing in there. You don't have to share pictures. You don't have to share your whole life story. But just tell us how you're feeling. Because if you're saying like, oh my God, that, day 4 of, PiYo, sweat was 37 minutes. It kicked my ass. I couldn't do tricep push-ups. And my arms were shaking and I was sweat all over the floor. And then, that's what happened. And you're thinking, my God, I'm not going to post that in there because somebody's going to judge me and think, God, you're weak and you'll never get through this. When you post that in there, somebody else is going to be like, hallelujah. I didn't think, I thought I was the only one doing that. And then you become friends. I've seen these friendships bond. This is a part of why we are called the Coach Network, why we have the team in the Team Beachbody. This is why we're a community. This is what helps you get past your struggles. This is what helps you feel alone. Because I think we've all, pre-Beachbody tried certain things. And, maybe it lasts, 3 weeks, 6 weeks. And then we fall off track because we struggle. And there's nobody there to say, hey, it's okay that you ate 12 cupcakes or 11 cupcakes. I did that once. And ate like a freaking glutton. It's okay that you got drunk and drank too much beer and then missed 2 days of workouts. It's okay that you can't do tricep push-ups on your toes. It's okay that you didn't get enough to eat today. It's okay that you haven't drank Shakeology for 3 days. It's okay that you can't do a side plank. It's okay. There's nobody there. It was just you saying, God, I'm a loser. I fell off track. I'm never going to get back on. That's what we're here for. But you know what? You will not get that benefit, which is a benefit that is absolutely priceless. It is worth more than a bag of Shakeology. It is worth more than anything. But you won't get that if you don't get engaged. And if you don't get engaged, I guarantee that it is your pride and your ego. It is a fear of being judged. Because you judge other people and you're afraid of being judged. So I just ask you, for 8 weeks, put your pride and your ego aside Partake in the accountability group. When I ask a question in there, don't just read it and not say something. Respond. And when I say respond, I'm not just talking about a like or a smiley face. Share. I want to know how you're feeling. If you're struggling, I want to know how you're struggling. I'm here to help you. Chances are I've struggled in the same area, or I've talked to somebody who struggled in the same area, or I have a coach friend who struggled in the same area, where we can get you the help. But if you just go on and you miss a couple workouts and then you're ashamed and you disappear and you duck and hide, and I text you and you don't respond, you're missing out. My life's going to go on because I'm going to keep on this journey, and I don't want you to see me a year from now growing and changing and becoming more fit and happier, and have you stuck in the same thing and saying, God, if I had just finished, if I had just, jumped in, I could be where she's at. I don't want that. That is the worst thing in life, is regret. I don't want you to regret. I spent 30 years of my life regretting every decision, and some days wishing I was dead, wishing I wasn't born. And I'm tired of regretting things. I just jump and go. So stop watching from the sidelines. Stop hiding in the shadows and do this. Do this for yourself. Do this for your family. Do this for your future. Do this for the people who are watching you don't know, especially if you have children. Do this for your children. And the best way to do this is by getting involved in the community. So stay tuned. My next couple of videos are going to be talking about how to track non-scale victories, kind of a little fit test I put together, and most of all, the nutrition and how to stay on track. So have a wonderful day.